My heart pounded, bitch.
Thursday, December 20th.
Oh, what is he doing here?
Oh.
Get out of the water!
What if your ex,
Are you okay?
Justin, showed up?
It's supposed to be paradise.
This is paradise.
Paradise from hell.
Woo! That was a sneak peek of the new season of one of my guilty pleasures, MTV's X on the Beach, and it looks like the drama is getting real, y'all.
Here to talk about it is the host of the show, rapper, actor, and model, Romeo Miller, joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us on ET Live today.
Thank you for having me.
That was just a little taste. Like, that wasn't even it of what this show is. I mean, it has it all, right?
That's a little taste. So this show is, I call it a beautiful nightmare. Because it's beautiful to watch, but you don't really want to be a part of it. I mean, could you imagine being stuck in paradise with your exes?
Right.
No.
I mean,
and for
crazy.
some of these guys, they don't even, and girls, they don't know which exes could pop up on the beach, right?
I don't even know which exes.
Right, right.
So explain to everyone kind of, obviously the premise of the show is you have an ex show up, and then what entails for the rest of the season?
Yeah, so
like, how does it work?
The whole premise of the show is we get these reality stars and they think that they're going on this getaway vacation to find love. That's what we tell them. But the truth is, it's the opposite of that. We bringing back your goddamn exes, okay?
Coming to you.
Because we trying to figure things out. This is a social experiment
Right.
to see if you could truly survive your ex. And I think everybody, sometimes we may not have that closure. We may have some
Right.
questions we want to ask. And I think this is a good way where you don't have to go through it, but you could watch it and you could learn something from the craziness as well.
And are some couples getting back together?
Y'all gotta tune in.
Yeah,
Y'all
no,
watch
right?
the show. Y'all gotta tune in. I want to give y'all everything, but the cool thing with this is, you find out that some people hate their exes, and some people have some exes that they still love. And when they find those ones, it's still a lot because you're in this house with a lot of drama and craziness.
And hot
So,
people.
Yeah, so,
Right?
that's not even an easy situation.
Not at
Somebody
all.
that you care for being in that situation with you.
And they time it out so well too, because they do think they're on this island to fall in love, so they're trying to cupcake. They're like hitting up all these people, and then boom, the ex shows up and kind of causes a stir.
I like you, man. You can come co-host X on the Beach
Hey,
with me whenever you want.
season 3, I'm ready.
his homework right
Season
here.
3, I am
Listen,
ready.
Game
listen,
up,
no,
y'all.
I will say the only reason why I didn't watch season 1 is
You don't
because
watch Game of Thrones
No,
either.
I
We
don't,
talk
because
behind
I'm going to be
Game of Thrones
completely
here.
honest with you, is because I used to like someone who was on the show, so I didn't want to
Oh,
watch.
really?
Yeah, okay, so now come at me. I just didn't want to
Okay, you
watch
get a pass.
it.
She's
Thank you.
I feel you.
Thank you.
But talk to us. Can you tease some of the drama we can expect in the second season?
I got to give y'all a big little secret. They have this giant teddy bear that's going to make somebody cry. Going to make a grown man cry. A giant teddy bear.
Okay.
Okay.
It goes down. They got this room called the Shack of the Secrets, where it's basically whatever you don't want somebody to know, they find out.
Something from your past.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the basis of this show is this season, we want everybody just to tell their truths. You learn that, the brutal honesty, it sucks. Nobody want to be told like how you really feel about them if you're not feeling them. But sometimes just give that person that closure.
Yeah.
And that's why we have lie detector tests this season.
You put
so
'em
it
through
gets
it.
real.
You put them through
it.
it. Seriously.
Yeah, it gets real.
Well, you also go through it yourself on Growing Up Hip Hop on WeTV. I mean, the 5th season returns in January.
Yeah.
What can we expect? What kind of hijinks are you getting into this next season?
Yeah, this season of Growing Up Hip Hop is the best season, actually. I think you get more comfortable with the cameras. Like, honestly, doing reality is not easy. It's easier for me to go film a movie and learn like 75 pages than to wake up and the camera just following me, because you don't know what's next. But this season, me and my dad always going head to head. That's my best friend right there. That's my dog, But we do go head to head.
Okay.
And I'm not going to give too much away, but me and Bow Wow make an appearance together.
Okay.
On the same camera, the same place. Wow. The beef everybody been talking about for years and years. You kind of get the in-depth of that on this season of Growing Up Hip Hop.
Was that kind of cathartic for you? Did it feel necessary to do that, especially in front of the cameras?
Nah, I think the public always have this perception of things. Like, I know in business, there's Coca-Cola, there's Pepsi, there's Sprite, there's 7-Up, there's Britney Spears, there's Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
So I think people just put us against each other as little kids, and they don't really know the full story. But we've always was cool, like not best friends, but we were always, cordial and friends. Like, we used to play basketball. I used to go support him at concerts. He actually inspired me as a little kid. So we were always cordial. I think you get to see a deeper, the deeper meaning behind our
Yeah, a deeper connection too, right?
I love that you mentioned that because you were just talking to Sway recently too, and you said that, and you used the comparison of Nicki and Cardi, and just why can't everyone be at the top? Why do we have to keep pitting people against each other? And you know, right now I feel like we're seeing that with Drake and Kanye. Do you feel like that beef is real?
Well, one thing I learned from watching my pops grow in this industry is that people are going to put you against each other.
Yeah.
And we've always called basketball the game of life. I've always played sports. So you already know, look, if it's the best, they're going to put the best against each other. So I take it as a compliment. Like, I never take it personal, but you got to know it comes with the territory.
Right.
People are going to put you against each other. And it's just one of those unfortunate situations about success and the reality of fame. And that's why they say everything that glitters, it's not gold.
Right. Yeah. Your dad has had an amazing career himself, obviously, you know, and you've...
Master.
Make
him say,
We hear rumors that there might be a biopic about your dad. I mean, if that was to come to life,
That's not rumors.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Okay, it's happening.
We're producing it.
You are?
Yeah,
Wow.
we have his documentary first that we're putting out, From the Hood to Hollywood, to kind of introduce you about his story. But my dad truly had one of the greatest rags to riches story.
Absolutely.
And that's why I tell kids, like, have faith. You know, anything is truly possible. Like, my pops didn't have a bed till he was 19 years old. He slept in a 2-bedroom with 20 people.
Wow.
You know, he turned nothing into something. And that's what I want to tell people. Always like, well, Romeo, you got this, you know, these type of resources. But I'm like, all right, look at my pops. And you're supposed to want to do better for your family. You want to, if you're going to bring kids into this world, you want to work your butt off, give them a life so they could go do something. You keep that going. That's called generational wealth. But the biopic would be one of the biggest movies of the year, and on top of that, I'm remaking one of his classics. I got the hookup.
Yes.
Producing and starring in that with him as well.
You said you're producing, but would you ever be interested in playing your dad in the biopic?
You know, it's kind of...
You could.
It's a thing because my dad 6'5", first of all. I get somebody tall. I'm like the mini version. I'm 6 foot, so, you know, I didn't get that 6'5" height. I'm good enough, but it's a slippery slope, you know? It's like, I think I could play him better than anybody because I was really there. Like, I literally grew up. I seen my dad, like, grow up, you know? And I understand it, but that's why I'll just be, like, co-directing. And, you know, I think I want to go find that next Master P, that next superstar.
You want to find that guy? Yeah. That's amazing. I mean,
maybe one of my brothers. You know, I got a brother that looks just like my dad. He's like 6'4". He's literally my dad clone.
Okay.
Got the height, yeah.
Would you audition him, though? Would you put him through the ringer, like screen test, all of it, right?
You got to go through everything.
Yeah, it's only fair.
No handouts.
I love that. What's the biggest piece of advice you received from your dad or that your family kind of passed down to you?
The biggest piece of advice, honestly, is very simple. My dad always said, if they could do it, we could do it. It's having that independent mind frame, you know, and that's how it's always been. It's like we've never felt that we needed to sign with the big companies or do this because we know if we're all human, and it's about the work ethic. If you put in enough work, you truly believe, you got to know that anything's possible with God. So if they could do it, we could do it.
You got to write a book, man.
I know, and you know what?
God.
Props to you, because you also carved your own path. You know what I mean? You really did, and we know you're not Lil'ing anymore.
You know,
but
I've been eating my weed.
Hey, don't hurt him now, Romeo.
For these movies. I'm coming after you to rock.
Tell him. Kevin Hart, man, watch out.
Watch out, Will.
Yo, so we know you're not little anymore, but that's still a very popular prefix for many artists out today. We want to test your knowledge on some of the most notable
I'm not a little expert.
Okay.
But we are going to see.
Some of these,
I feel like you'll get a few of them.
All right,
So,
the game is called Guess That Lil. Here we go.
all right.
I get options?
We have clues because it's like a Jeopardy style game.
Names.
We're gonna describe the Lil rapper, and then you just have to figure out which one it is. So the first one, this Lil was and could still be considered the best rapper alive. Yes, there's
That's one of my favorites right there. Favorite rapper. That's my favorite rapper.
All right, here
you know he's supposed to be with No Limit too.
Really?
It was a deal that was trying to go down like the Chris Paul deal to the Lakers, but it never went.
Wow. So he's a homie.
He's a homie.
Shout out to Lil Wayne. That's
Love
the
that.
greatest.
All right, this Lil recently performed a song dressed as a water bottle. This Lil.
Oh, Lil Pump.
Yeah,
go.
2 for 2.
Dun, 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 dun,
Right.
dun.
Exactly.
Wait, you gotta keep it PG.
I know, Ryan was like, can we say any of that?
It was
Yeah.
a cursing water bottle. You should have said that.
I love it. Yeah, okay. There we go.
All right, this Lil went viral for it only being his third day out here.
Oh, Lil Uzi Vert, baby.
There you go.
Man, Lil
You're-
Uzi is
yeah.
good vibes. That's one of my favorite viral videos.
Yeah, right?
It's on my
3 for 3, man.
All right, this Lil wants to know how many licks does it take?
I'm thinking Lil Kim.
Yes.
I was about to sing
Lil
it too.
Kim, yeah, you know she can I'm just getting how many licks. I just go to Lil Kim automatically.
You're like, I don't even know what song that is, but I'm going to
I didn't
assume
even
that's
know,
Lil
but
Kim.
I'm guessing that's Lil Kim.
Well, you guessed right.
Okay.
I think I was probably like in the 9th grade or 8th grade when that song came out, actually. Now that I
Right?
think about it, I remember that.
I remember too. I'm like, are they playing this at this high school dance right now? No, I'm just kidding.
All right, you guys. This Lil is the king of crunk.
Oh, that's easy. Lil Jon.
Lil Jon.
He did he was the DJ at one of my birthday parties, one of my most epic birthday parties.
Same.
He's a man.
Cannot relate, but that sounds dope.
He's in the studio with my pops.
All right, we got one more for you. Might throw you off. I don't know. Here we go. This Little had his own TV show on Nickelodeon. Had his own TV show on Nickelodeon.
No, that's not.
No.
Lil Romeo.
Boom! Okay.
Listen,
There he is.
I was a little nervous at first.
Oh, no,
You're
that
a
was
good
good.
actor.
You didn't think I was gonna get that?
I
Well, I
knew
was a
you
little
got it.
worried for you.
My acting skills was good.
I
though.
felt the
I
journey.
wasn't gonna let a tear come out. I thought that would have been too much, though.
Real quick, look at that little photo
that
of you.
kid.
I mean,
what a
what would you
throwback.
tell that little kid right there?
Man, he got it all together. That's all I gotta say. That's a kid where I look at these type of pictures and I'm like, how was this little kid in this adult industry and just striving so well?
And crushing
So, you know, shout out to my parents, shout out to my pops, shout out to the people around me.
Yeah.
Because you are who you hang with. So
you go.
he was always a leader though. Like I'll tell him just stay on the right path. You're doing it.
I love that. Shout out to you, Romeo. Thanks for being here, man.
Appreciate it.
You
Come
guys,
give me some pats.
there you go, right?
Give you a hug after.
You guys can catch Romeo hosting season 2 of X on the Beach, which premieres on MTV this Thursday at 8
Watch.
p.m.